Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Taurus for the month of February, including late January 2026. So welcome, Taurus. So we are at the moment in the zodiac sign of Aquarius. So lots of brain, mind energy coming in this month, so use it wisely. It's communication, it's ideas, it's setting yourself up to sort of see far into the future, to see what you can achieve by means of your mental energy. So it's quite a good time really to really be using that brain of yours to map out what you want. So you are currently now in your 10th house, which is the house of the legacy, or how you want to be seen in your life, what you want to achieve, what is your end game, more or less. So it's all those sorts of things. It's about your values and how you want to come across. What legacy do you want to leave? Okay, so quick housekeeping. Please like, subscribe and comment. It will help build the channel. I need 6 more subscribers to get to 400 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed or you're new to it, please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Energy around your reading. Wow, Knight of Swords. So air energy, obviously. So swords is all, Knight of Swords is about, it's very Geminian, so it's very much about something coming in really quick out of the blue and just disrupting things. It is a knight, so therefore we can talk about a young male, or a male nevertheless who is immature in a way. Like he just charges in and takes over without really thinking things through. So this could well come across your path this 4 weeks, Taurus, which for you is a bit like, oh dear, no, you're quite diligent in what you want to do. You're not really liking surprises. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going to come through for you. What messages are you going to receive from this tarot reading for February? Hopefully they're all good. Okay. Where you are right now, Taurus. We have your card, the Hierophant, so the moral compass coming in very strong there. So no matter what, excuse me, no matter what this Knight of Swords brings in, you will very much rely on your moral compass to decide what to do about the situation, whatever that may be, whatever that disruption or that fast incoming energy may be. You're in a good position to be able to go, now hang on a minute, let's put on our very Taurus hat and say, okay, this is a bit much for me. I need to use my intuition and use my moral compass to decide where I'm going to go with this. And it's a really good card, especially for Taurus, because it's your card and it talks about you and how you deal with your life on a day-to-day basis. But these big cards, Major Arcana, are big sort of moves. It's big energy. It's not just something like the Knight of Swords is quite a minor card, so it's about a disruption. Okay, so moral compass very much engaged for this next 4 weeks. Okie doke. Let's see the challenge or the influencing card. Oh, Scorpio, death, transformation. So interesting. So something is in the air. There is change in the air. you yourself, Taurus, have initiated this change. It's been ongoing for a while. And so, but it's something that you sort of said, okay, perhaps we're, 4 weeks into the new year of 2026, and it's something that's been bubbling away for a while, where it's like, okay, I want to change this aspect of myself. It's a big thing, and so now it's a process, obviously, like all things in this life. So it's all about sort of getting on top of it and getting it happening for yourself. So really good. So it's like moving from the season of winter into the season of spring. So it's almost like going from bare nothing to, you know, blossoming, new life coming through, new ways of seeing things, new ways of living, if you like. So casting off the old and bringing in the new. So you're in that transition. So that's going to influence the whole reading for you for this 4 weeks. So 2 major cards already, Taurus. You can't go wrong with that. So well done in a way too, because they're 2 very powerful cards to let you know, you rely on your own moral compass, and you can and will change what you want to change for the better for yourself or your family, whatever that means to you. Very very powerful. Okay, let's have a look in the background and see what was going on there. In the background can be, anything up to 3 months ago. It's been brewing away, or it's been sort of influential in your life, and it still holds weight today. So let's look. And we have the Queen of Cups, which is brilliant because it's a receiver card. So she is like a receiver. She just listens. She listens very carefully to what people say and watches what they do. She doesn't necessarily make comment very often. So she can be quite hard to read. Well, she is hard to read at the best of times, because she won't really say anything until it's really necessary. And it's a great quality to have, I think, especially these days. We need to sort of be very mindful about what people are saying and what they're doing. Maybe 2 different things, obviously, are 2 different things. So that has been around you for a while, and that has probably helped you with these 2 big ones that have come in to sort of say, you see, that really works. That approach works well for all of us, actually, to be listening and to be quiet and just receive what people are saying, and then we make our ultimate decision based on that. Very much a water sign card, so very intuitive as well. So excellent card to have there, especially when you're navigating new things in your life or changing things for the better for yourself and your family and friends. Recent influences. And we have brilliant 6 of Pentacles, so really digging deep here. 50-50. This is giving and receiving in equal measure. Now, it's only a minor card. It's part of the minor arcana, but it's a really good card, I feel, that sort of lets you know if you're sort of not paying attention too much to, especially to your relationship or relationships. It's all, one's giving too much and the other one's taking too much, or vice versa. But this card represents that you are actually doing that, and you've come to a point where you have mastered that, especially with the Queen of Cups sitting up there, influencing still. So really nice card, and always a good card to just remind us, okay, keep it fair, keep it square, share it. 50 and 50 is good, but 70-30 is not good for one of the pair in the relationship. Also, finance-wise, of course, because we're talking Pentacles, which is your suit. So finance-wise, things are coming in and going out, and everything's kind of very, very balanced and very level. So that's always a good card to get for that, for your finances and your everyday life, actually, Taurus. Let's see the lesson you'll be learning for the next 4 weeks. The Ace of Cups, beautiful. So this can be a relationship or a person that you've met, or your soulmate. Can be platonic, can be romantic, whichever, you know which one it is to you, that really sort of ignites your fire. Really helps you to sort of, it's like a mirror person, reflects what you feel, and it reflects back at you. So it's a really nice card. And also, as well as with people, it can be a passion project where you're just saying, okay, I'm really going to do that, and now the opportunity has arrived, which it's saying here, it has arrived, so grab it and just get on with it and do it, because we have a new year, and it's no better time than now just to set the wheels in motion for this, especially knowing that it's there and knowing that time is right, and this is exactly what you thought it was in your soul. This time we're not talking about brain and energy, we're talking about your intuition. Okay, near future. We have the King of Wands. The roving, roaming King of Wands, male energy obviously, can be female as well, a very sort of alpha female if you like, but very alpha male in terms of he comes and goes. It can talk about, it always talks about movement with the King of Wands, and leadership, and getting things happening, and inspiring people, just getting on with what it is you've got to get on with. It can talk about trips as well, trips coming in for you, talking about what's on offer for the year for you, and using his energy to achieve what you want, especially if you want to go visiting interstate or overseas to visit people. This is your card to get, because it sort of talks about movement and travel and just, you know, inspiration. And there's nothing like, even if you just go to another state or another country, if you're in Europe, for example, if you're close, it sort of gives fresh eyes, doesn't it? So wonderful card there. So let's see what's happening that you're not realising, and closely aligned, like they're all aligned, but very closely aligned. This is usually the key card of the whole reading. This is what you're not realising. And we have the Emperor, the Father card. So very much, yeah, the 10th house. This is the 10th house card. So it's about strategy. It's about using your strategy and your discipline to get what you want, or what you wish to achieve is a better way of framing it, rather than want sounds a bit sort of selfish. But there's a combination here with the Emperor that we need to really manifest, and just make sure we're disciplined, make sure that we have a clear view to what it is we want to achieve, and using all the strategy, the discipline, and just the hard yards really to get it done. And you have that here. So that's your third big card. So there's something in the air, isn't there, Taurus? There's a movement, there's a groundswell for you, whatever it may be in your own private, personal life, that's really sort of emerging. And so it's fantastic. Let's see how others see you. Everyone always dreads this card. Knight of Pentacles. So very much a very loyal energy, a very steadfast. You can trust this guy forever. Younger male energy, if you're thinking about that, or if it's your son or a younger person that you know. And it also can be an older male, but he's still kind of learning the ropes to maturity. Maturity can take a lifetime. Sometimes it doesn't even arrive for some people. But this one you can trust above all the knights, the 4 knights of the tarot. He's your one to go to for trust, loyalty, all those great things. And he is willing to do the hard yards. Sound very Taurus type of energy. He is actually Virgoan, but it's that steady movement, slow moving energy. A lot like Taurus, knows that it's a long haul and is in for it. So that can't be a bad thing, Taurus. Brilliant. Okay, what you're feeling positive about? Oh, you're feeling a bit dumpy, you know, just down in the dumps, a bit like an adrenaline drop. It can be it can just be when we're feeling like, oh, we had a great high, Christmas, New Year, fantastic, family, friends, relatives, catching up, enjoying, celebrating, and then we come into the reality of the machine of the new year kicking in and going, okay, celebrations are over, and here we find ourselves in a bit of a slump. The anecdote for this one, I always say, is gratitude. So, okay, we've got everything we need. Even the basics are most important. So let's just think about that. Let's dwell on that rather than, oh my God, you know, now we're back to the pump and grind of the daily grind of the hideousness of the work and just getting on with this new year and the machine's cranking and we have to sort of get on board. Think about what you've got that you're really grateful for, your family, your children, your grandchildren, your house, your life. So it's a lovely card just to remind ourselves, hey, hang on a minute, there are people in this world that live in a permanent state of Four of Cups, but we don't realise that. We turn on the TV and it's terrible and it's awful. However, in your own personal life, this does happen. Take it on board, swallow it, get rid of it, and think about what you do have, is what it's saying. And we all, when that comes along, we all need to heed that. Okay? The outcome. And we have your Queen of Pentacles, so sitting pretty again, everything, the machine's roaring along, home's good, cooking's happening, visitors are coming, friends are always coming and calling on you for advice or just a cup of tea or a glass of wine. They feel safe in your home, they feel it's a real home. She is the queen of the home, in the true word of home. The animals, the garden, the veggie garden, she's got it all happening, and that's very Taurian, very earthy queen. So that's you. Or conversely, if it's a male, this I often read for circumstances too. She can be often that quiet one, and it's always the quiet ones that you've got to watch. Just saying. I really don't think we need any clarifiers this time, Taurus, but I think for you it's a massive reading, it's a great reading, it's a congratulatory reading, even though your positive feelings are a bit like murky at the minute, but that will lift and you'll come back to your own shortly. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time.